You got any views on who you think should be the number one?
Yeah, I believe Robert Green should be number one. I think I've worked with David Seaman, Nigel Martin, and I've worked with Robert Green for a season at West Ham as well. And I believe he was, that season I worked with him, I couldn't believe that he wasn't a regular playing for West Ham at that stage. And I believe now that he should be England's number one. I think he's playing regularly, he's playing consistently well. Unfortunately, he's playing a team who are the lower half of the table, so sometimes that can be very, very difficult. But I do believe that Robert Green is the one.
They haven't suffered relegation, but they've been in a team struggling at the bottom, and people say, well, maybe a goalkeeper playing for England should be in a team playing in the top half. But there actually isn't that many to choose from, is there?
No, but I think if you perhaps looked at the games, I guess Robert would have been making save after save as well, because West Ham seem to have struggled a bit, unfortunately. But Robert Green is a great goalkeeper, and like I said before, I believe he's been number one. And I believe, there seems to be a hero or someone comes out and shine out of a World Cup, and I think this could be Robert Green's year. The thing about Robert Green, he's so mentally tough. He gets out there and he goes out and he plays with a smiling face. He loves playing football. He works his absolute socks off. I've obviously seen that first hand on the training pitch. So I believe he deserves to be number one. I think, like I said before, he can play a major part in England doing well in this song.
As an English goalkeeper yourself, does it worry you the lack of goalkeepers coming through? I mean, the debate always goes on, but going into a World Cup, we're relying on Robert Green and David James, who is not getting any younger, is he?
Yeah, well, you say that. You got Joe Hart, who's been absolutely magnificent this year. You got Ben Foster, who's at Manchester United. The problem you tend to have with goalkeepers is that managers tend to stick with they'll go with an older goalkeeper, if you like, and sometimes the younger ones doesn't really get a chance to come through. But I think there is goalkeepers out there. I think it's just a matter of time that someone will gradually come into a team and do well, and you'll see, like Joe Hart has done this season. He's been absolutely phenomenal for Birmingham. Any player, any goalkeeper, you need to play games. And what a good decision for him to say, right, I'm not happy just to sit here and pick my money up at Man City. He wanted to get out there and play, and all credit to him, and it proves that works and how well he's done.
How do you see England doing? Everyone says the quarters, but do you see them going any further?
Listen, everyone wants for us to achieve and do well, and me more so than anyone. You want to. It's great that time. Unfortunately, I'd love to have been involved, but watching on the TV, I guess you just want to see everyone be successful, and it creates such a buzz in the country. And I hope I believe deep down we can win this World Cup, but it's going to be really, really tough, and it would mean so much that the whole country would be brilliant. There's been sort of down times, I guess, in the recession and whatever, and for us to go and do well in the World Cup would be fantastic.